Welcome back to the XwhY podcast, the show where four college roommates, with the help of a male guest star, answer the women's burning questions about the male brain. I'm Delaney Wessel.
I'm Anna Conway.
I'm Libby Marcus.
I'm Mia Flores.
And we're so happy to be back here in the studio today. So today we have my friend Philip Thompson. We're very happy to have you today, Philip. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm happy to be here. I've watched the last few episodes. It's been great. And like Lenny said, I'm Phil Thompson. I'm a senior civil engineering major from Dallas, Texas. But most importantly, I'm the loudest and the proudest member of the Fighting Texas Aggie class of 2025.
Hey, woo! Thank you. All right, thank you, Philip.
You're the first person that's done that.
I know. Thank you. Finally get the Aggie intro. So, as we start off every episode, Philip, please prove to us that you are a man in an appropriate manner.
Okay, so just without whipping it out. Okay, I gotcha. Okay. So I brought a little thing from home. I was like, okay, what's something that I own that like no woman would ever be caught wearing that, right?
I'm scared. Okay.
So, right here.
Oh boy.
My fish flops.
Wow.
You know, I think that works.
Yeah, actually, that does work.
That's good.
Wait,
Um,
so I have a question. What occasion do you wear those on?
Just for fun. Well, obviously when I'm fishing, like I wear the fish
How
flops.
much-
Just
You
like-
wear those to fish?
Yeah, like they're just flip flops, like or sandals basically.
I feel like
So
those look so
dramatic.
uncomfortable.
Poor
Okay.
fish.
They
Like,
kinda-
imagine getting ripped out of the water and he's wearing your cousin.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, like fishing, you're not really walking around. You're kind of just chilling. So
Yes.
yeah. But these I just wear 'em for a special occasion. It's like breaking out the fine china. So
Right.
yeah.
Of course.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow. That works.
That's awesome.
That definitely works.
All right. All right. Next question, Philip. Again, another one that we ask everyone. Would you rather be a pirate, cowboy, wizard, or knight?
So let's get the bad answers out of the way first, right? Wait, I don't know why I said it like that. But pirate, like, I don't want scurvy.
Fair.
And also, like, I prefer to have like a nice house. I don't want to get seasick. I don't, you know, that's just me. No pirate for me. Wizard. I know, like, it's been a popular answer these past few episodes, but all my homies hate the wizards. Okay.
Really? Why?
Yeah, because the wizard, like, when I think of wizard, I think like some old, crusty, like, bearded guy up in a tower in the middle of nowhere.
That's my grandpa.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't want to be your
Hi,
grandpa.
Papa.
So no wizard for me. So I'm torn between cowboy and knight.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
But like my thing is like every guy's plan B is either like die in a war somewhere or like be a cowboy on a ranch. So,
Really?
Actually, yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, so I could just be a cowboy if like if plan A fails. So I'm gonna go with knight on this one.
All right.
All right. Wow.
You
Okay.
really thought that one through.
Yeah.
So you guys just want to die in war? Because I've seen that a few times over these past few weeks. I got a video of like the snowy like pier, and all the comments were like, "This would be a great place to like bleed out." I'm like, "Would it?
That's concerning.
Is that a thing?"
Yeah, like so plan A obviously is like start a family, get married, maybe not in that order, but like just
Why would
like-
you not do that in that order?
Oh, I don't know.
Start a family, get married.
No, you
Oh, I
didn't
thought.
get
Oh.
married, sorry.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay,
it'll be around.
yes, okay. I
But,
thought.
like,
Right.
Like, so that's plan A. Just live a happy life. But like plan B, if that fails, go die in a war, or just like
Go
live on
die in a
ranch.
war.
I'm not a big die in a war kind of guy, but some people, it's like whatever floats your boat, I
The way you look so
guess.
I don't. Okay, that's fine. Next question.
Okay.
Okay, Philip. It's kind of funny to compare like what's on the lock screen of girls' phones versus guys' phones. So what's your lock screen right now?
Oh, I got you. You asked the right person. I'm just saying that.
Oh, he's ready.
I've had this since middle school.
Okay.
Since middle
You haven't
school.
changed it since middle
No.
school.
Wait,
never
have you
changed it.
got a new phone?
What?
Have you had a new phone?
I've had a new phone. Yeah, I just keep updating it.
Okay.
Like, girlfriend or not, this thing stays. I'm just saying. Here.
I'm a little concerned. What am I looking at?
Okay,
Wait,
but that's cute.
what is it?
He's so dapper.
Is that Doge? Philip.
Oh my gosh! Wait. Come back.
Wait, where's the camera? I don't
Oh.
know.
Oh, for those who are listening via
Spotify.
Spotify or RSS, this is a nice little picture of Doge,
The meme dog.
the meme dog.
So have you been dating someone and then you still have that as your lock screen.
No, yeah, girlfriend or not, bro. This is Sam.
Wow.
Dang.
Wow.
Well, no,
Okay, you're married with children and you still have
maybe
toes.
not. Maybe not. Maybe not.
Okay.
Maybe not, maybe not.
So there's gonna be a giant war, and
Wow.
Wow.
One day.
So XY.
wow.
And this is why we ask.
Right. Okay, so my question is, say the zombies finally come. What's your game plan?
Oh, okay. I actually have thought this through. So I'm not like some of those people, like there's like some of those rednecks out there. They're like, I got my own like survival bunker, with all those like supplies, and like they have all their million guns and everything. Like, that's not me. But like I do think like Plan A, get out of the big city as fast as possible,
Okay.
and go to like somewhere low key. Like, well, I'm from Dallas, so like the nearest low key place I could think of was like Wichita Falls, like kind of like a big enough.
Wichita Falls.
Yeah.
Who desires to move to Wichita?
No, 'cause the zombies don't want to go there either.
Ah.
You're so right.
Yeah.
You're so right.
You just go somewhere like kind of low key, but like still have some people there. So you can
Okay.
some survivors. And that's honestly about as far as I've got.
That's it?
If there's a zombie apocalypse, move to Wichita Falls.
No,
First
like
stand.
weapons or anything that you have in mind?
Well, I have swords.
Oh,
I have
Uh.
3 swords in my room, and so I'm taking those.
Are they real or are they
They're
like
real.
oh.
So I have a katana. That one might be fake. I'm not sure. I got it off Amazon. But I have a Roman gladius and then a Crusader's longsword. Those are
Okay.
real. No.
All right.
Yep.
That's wow.
There's nothing cooler than killing modern zombies with a sword.
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, Walking Dead did it.
Mhm.
Games do
It
it.
must be so insulting to the zombie. This is like old weaponry.
It hit him old school.
Takes you
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, I think I'd go to the middle of nowhere.
I just die.
You just die.
Well, I
I
don't
would
know.
save you.
Stay in a bunker. I just would
Yeah.
do the light update.
I have no faith in my capabilities of surviving.
Me either.
I would
Like
make it.
I 100% would just let them have me.
Actually, first I would find Mia.
I mean, do I even
Yeah.
Well, do I even want to live in the
Okay,
world of the zombie
that's my
apocalypse?
thing. I'm like,
You're just gonna give up?
I mean, if I'm being for real, I'd probably just give up. Sorry, Dad. Sorry, Mom. But
I would make it. I prepare too much to die in the zombie apocalypse. I'd be mad at myself. I'd be so upset.
would you come help me,
If I
Mia?
succumbed, I will help you. Well, I
Aww.
have a plan. I have it all worked out. Yeah. Again, shout out to Papa. We're gonna live in the middle of nowhere.
Wait, so
and live off the
what's
land.
your plan? Like, you have an entire plan?
Are we talking like if we're sitting in this room and then zombies burst through the door?
Yeah, like he just walks in like, "Rah!"
Okay, in comes. the
I'd let him
zombie.
have me.
It depends on the flavor of zombie.
The flavor.
Because we don't have anything here that would act as a viable weapon to pierce the skull and thus kill it. Because that's the most common method of killing zombies, to kill the infection that's in the brain. And so then,
No, she's speaking facts. I don't like that.
yeah, this
I-
is why you die. You have to come with me.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't know how to kill him.
So
I don't know.
I'd use this table as an advantage. I'd successfully escape, get to my car, pack necessities, including non-perishable food. I also have a sword, but it's too dull, so I would take my other weapons, and I would vacate. I would congrue with my dad and my mom, and we'd meet up somewhere, and then I'd go to New Mexico, to my papa's cabin in the middle of nowhere, and I would live off the land and try to establish a community where we can have some semblance of law and order and like try and rebuild society.
Pretty valid, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, my plan is run away until I'm tired and then just let them have me.
How far are you gonna run?
Not very far.
Wichita Falls.
Yeah, not to be dramatic, but I am no runner. You should have seen me in middle school track. Like, they can just take me. I don't. Maybe I shouldn't be so.
Let's not get into
Yeah.
it.
All right, Mia, your question.
Okay, so mine's a solid hypothetical just to gauge, how your logic works. So let's say you're in the Cars universe. Lucky you.
Oh, I love
Um,
cars.
Are you selling Lightning McQueen car or life insurance?
Oh, I've heard about this one. Wait, oh yeah, so that's a good question. Well, no, because like probably life insurance because they're like there's no humans. So like, yeah, because like let's say like Lightning McQueen, he's dead, like shot on the streets, We got
Not.
Sally, his girlfriend, needs like some compensation, so it'd be life insurance.
Well,
The silence.
would still pay out because he's insured. I don't know what my answer would be. I'm just playing devil's
Maybe
advocate.
they're the same because
Oh,
like
yeah.
aren't the cars like they're alive, I think. I don't know. I don't really like the Cars movie. Unpopular opinion.
What?
I know, I'm sorry. I'm
love
sorry.
the
I'm sorry. I'm
Cars
sorry. I'm sorry.
movie.
I'm
And
sorry.
his brother just fell to his knees.
I know. Sorry, Thomas. But I don't know. I never liked that movie. Anyway, wouldn't it be the same because they're alive and they're cars? So maybe they're just the same in this universe.
Would it be like a bundle?
A bundle. You can bundle your home and auto with Progressive. I mean,
Progressive has to be like the government there.
Yeah.
They make so much money.
oh,
I never even thought about that. Maybe.
I'm gonna start a conspiracy theory about this.
Maybe this
I
is
believe
just
that.
free advertisement for Progressive.
yeah.
It's progressive propaganda.
That's what the XY podcast is for. All right, Philip. Next question. So, a little bit of backstory. So, my mom is from Texas. My dad is from New Jersey. And they have differing opinions about why people go to like dance bars. And because my mom is like, it's a sport. And my dad's like, no, men only go there to hit on women and pick them up. And I've seen you at Harry's quite frequently, Philip. Are you there to pick up women? Why do men go to dance bars?
Okay, well, it definitely depends on the dude. Like, because I go with a group, and so it's like girls and guys. So I'm just there to dance, if I'm being honest. But there's definitely some people who like see it as like, because I think dancing can be like it doesn't have to be intimate. It can be just like like you're dancing with your friends or like just like a girl, right?
Yeah.
Because I have more fun just like showing off, if I'm being honest.
You were very good, I will say. When we danced together, you were very good.
Thank you. I'm ever humble. I know. I will say like there are some guys who just see it as like only an intimate thing, and they are there just to be like get the baddies. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why they're there.
Uh-huh.
So it really just depends. I guess that's basically it.
Okay.
Fair.
So just be open to either option for the women. Like,
Yeah, I mean honestly, you kind of just gauge the guy. Like if the guy just like thank you and walks away or whatever, then he's probably not trying to hit on you. But if he's like keeps asking you and then like tries to get your number, like does the creepy like arm thing, whatever, like hey, like
Hey.
you don't mess with them.
Okay, Philip. So we've seen this common theme around men. So I thought I'd just ask you, when you're going to like the grocery store, okay, where do you go park? And how do you park? Do you pull into the spot or do you back into the spot?
I park just like my dad. So basically, I always park in the far reaches. 'Cause I don't wanna get
Why?
So basically, when I grew up, my mom, every time my mom was driving the car, she would always park like the closest to the store. She's like, I'm trying to get the dream spot.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
'Cause she's smart.
Yeah, but you have a cart.
So?
I don't want to push it all the way out there.
But then you get to like jump on it and like ride on it. Like,
No.
No.
Anyway, okay. But I park at the farthest reaches, like the farthest from humanity. Like we're still in the parking lot. And I also
Like even if it's an empty parking lot?
okay, well if it's like empty, I'll maybe settle for the middle. Aim for the middle. I just don't want like because I feel like I'm gonna get hit if I park too close.
What do you drive?
Like a RAV4 Toyota.
So a truck.
Is that a truck?
I
It's
know
an SUV.
that's
It's an SUV.
Oh.
You back your SUV into a spot?
Oh, I never said that.
Oh.
He's like,
We're
whoa,
doing
whoa,
that,
whoa.
we're doing that.
Oh.
I usually I don't back in, but if I have an option to pull through, I will.
Okay.
Okay. I agree.
That's valid. That's what I do.
Yeah, I think for trucks, I feel like it's harder to fit in a spot sometimes when you don't back in. But I just think it's like funny if there's just these rows of cars at the back of the parking lot. It's like they're all just backed into the spot. It's just kind of funny.
Yeah.
But with a car, I could see how it would be advantageous to do that.
Yeah. No, the back of the parking lot's the way to go. I'm just
All right.
saying.
All right. Okay. So my question is, let's say you go on a date with a girl, and you go home. The date was good. Like, what do? Do you like text your guy friends and like tell them like everything about it, or like what do you do?
Oh, the debrief. I've been aware of this mystical like debrief before. So
Mystical.
like no, so guys like I feel like I don't talk about like the person I talk about like girl things with is like my roommate and stuff, and like I won't talk to him about like a girl unless it's like getting kind of serious. If it's just like one date, I'll be like, oh yeah, I went on a date with this girl. He's like, okay, nice going, bro. You know, like nothing crazy. But if it gets more serious, like I mean a couple dates, and I'm like, okay, like there's this girl I'm seeing, like she's pretty cool. You know, and he's like, all right,
What's
all right.
up with this pretty cool thing? Because
What?
everyone says
Yeah.
like, oh, I mean, talking to this girl, she's
Pretty
pretty
cool.
cool.
Because you gotta play it off, be like, she's all right. You know, like she's cool.
Why?
Wait, so you can't show that like what wait.
We already like head over heels like that. Yay!
That's what girls do.
That's what we do.
That is what we do. Like, if I were to go out with somebody, like, I'm coming home and I'm like, let's break this down. So the moment that I opened the door and then we go, like, every minute, every single action you did, we have to break it down. Like, what does this mean? What were the intentions behind this? Why would he say that? Like, we are overthinking everything.
After Anna's first date with her boyfriend Tristan, hi Tristan, hi
Hi, Clay.
She was standing in front of us. We were all on the couch, like in a semicircle, like facing her, and she just broke down, like the whole thing. We were like,
We're like taking notes.
yeah.
Taking notes.
We're like, okay, all right.
It's an event.
It is an event.
It's important.
It is.
I will say, like some things guys do to like analyze or like try to like do like a whole like play by play breakdown is like text messages though. Like whenever it's like so it's like getting the girl. That's the hard part almost. It's like when I don't know if you've seen
I
those
can
like
see that.
TikToks. Where,
Yes.
like,
Oh, yeah. They're all like
yeah,
breaking it
they're,
down
like,
on the
they're
screen.
TV,
Yeah.
they're,
Oh
like-
yeah,
they're, like,
I love
those.
those.
Those are funny.
Yeah, those that does exist sometimes. Like, they're
Okay.
like,
Okay.
you see, like okay, like yeah. One of my friends, like he was telling me like the whole conversation, like he had over text, and then this girl said something like, "Yeah, like I could really use a hug right now," or something, and
Where my hug at?
Where my hug
no,
at?
no, he did not say where's my hug at, but he was like, "Oh, that's cool." I was like, "Oh,
Oh, that was a
Oh.
fumble. She was setting you up.
I know."
Yeah.
Oh,
And he was like, "Okay."
I think, not to generalize, but I think a lot of men are just so stupid. I'm like,
These are
they're-
all
Stupid.
stars.
yeah, I love it, but it's also like, come on, man. Like, she was obviously like trying to hint, like, hey, like I'm interested, and I don't know. I'm just like, sometimes it's just, like, what do you? They're like, girls are so strange. Like, I don't understand. What does this mean? And I'm like, this was so obvious. She was spelling it out. I want you. Anyway,
I mean, like,
I hope it worked out, but
yeah.
y'all was talking about how you're like overanalyzing everything, like you're overthinking. I guarantee the guy's been like underthinking the entire.
I think
every
so.
conversation. Yeah.
Ooh, I like that. Underthinking.
Underthinking.
Write that down. Write that down.
Write that down. Everyone, underthinking.
All right. So we kind of, there was a brief whisper of this topic.
Oh.
So I feel like a lot of guys, to generalize, we lean heavily to stereotypes on the show, like history and stuff. Do you have a favorite war?
Yes, I do.
Of course you do.
Um, it sounds kind of hard to choose, actually. But you asked the right person. I'm just telling you that. I definitely think you're like the Second Punic War. That's
What?
the Second Punic War. You don't know the
It's in
Second Punic
England,
War?
right?
Why
There was
would
a
I know
first
that?
Punic War?
Yeah, there was a first one. There's
of them.
3.
So it's between Rome and Carthage.
oh, never mind, not England.
No, not England.
No, not England.
But yeah. Oh, also speaking of like that area, I'm a fan of the Napoleonic Wars too. Those
Okay.
are good.
Okay.
But no, the Second Punic War is with like you've heard of Hannibal.
Yes.
Yeah,
like,
I don't really know what it is, but I've
you,
heard
like,
of it.
cross the Alps and like to fight the Romans.
Isn't it the guy that wrote all those elephants?
The
and
elephants,
stuff?
yeah, that's him.
I thought that was the
He gets-
guy who like cut off people's faces and then wore those around.
That's Hannibal Lecter from Silence of the Lambs, I fear.
Yeah, same guy, honestly.
Well, they have the same name.
No, but yeah, I love like I watched this one like channel on YouTube, like this, and all it is like war analysis. Like they show like the troops, like the cavalry, and like the battles and stuff. It's very fun.
So what's the appeal? Is it going back to just wanting to die in war?
With the
Or-
plan B,
Plan
dying
B,
in war.
yeah.
I want to break down the dying in the war thing.
Yeah, like self-insert.
Yeah, why? Like, what is the why?
I mean, it's like if you
But
can't
why?
be like if you can't like yeah, obviously that's just plan B. Like that's not plan A. It's like I don't want to die. Like, but plan A is like be happy, have a family, right? Like that's like everyone's dream,
Right.
right? But then plan B is like, oh, you can't get that. Might as well just like serve your country or like just go out fighting, Be
Is
like
it-
get glory.
Does it just go back to like wanting to be like the hero and like protecting people?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Oh, it's like remember that like Instagram reel I sent a while ago?
Yes. It for those at home. Anna sent us this Instagram reel in our little group chat, and it was like a whole bunch of Star Wars: The Clone Wars scenes in which
It was very dramatic music.
very dramatic, and they're all like it's all the moments where the people are like dying like in the last second because they like have to make the sacrifice in it, and like all the men are liking it. They're like, this is the dream.
Yeah, and then the chapter was like the male fantasy, and it's like everyone's dying and like fighting, but it's like the Clone Wars.
So when you say die in war, are you saying you make a sacrifice and then like you're a war hero, or you just like, oh, you're dead and you're just one of the numbers?
Well, I prefer not to just go get headshotted and die instantly, but I'd rather go out in like a glorious sacrifice. Yeah,
Okay.
like
Okay.
like jump on the grenade for the other guys type beat. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right.
Also, Star Wars: The Clone Wars, that's taste right there.
Oh, I know, dude. I love. We talked about this the last episode with Colin. I love Star Wars: The Clone Wars.
XY is number one Clone Wars fans.
Yeah.
We are.
This is actually propaganda for Progressive and Clone Wars.
Yeah.
That's
And
the entire
HTO.
point.
All right. So now we're going to transition into the pop culture section of XY. Yay! So Philip, I hope that you have studied.
Oh no.
Okay. So if you don't know this one, then there's no hope. So
No.
Taylor Swift has been on tour for a long time, like over a year now. And the last show like just happened or it's going to happen depending on when this goes live. But what is that tour called, Philip?
The Eras Tour, right?
Yes,
Yay!
yay! Good job. I was gonna say if you do not know this, I can't help you.
If all the questions are this easy, I'm good.
They're not.
Oh, okay.
I started you off easy.
Okay, Philip. Can you name me 3 of the 5 Kardashian Jenners sisters?
Kim,
Uh-huh.
Chloe,
Uh-huh.
dang.
That's my favorite one. Dang.
No,
Dang Kardashian.
What about Bruce Jenner? Wait, is that his name now? Wait, no, it's Caitlyn Jenner.
Not the
That's
son.
not
It's
that's not a
it's
sister,
one of the
but
parents, so. Give you
Uh,
half a point for that.
half a point.
You have Kim. Kim
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Kardashian.
yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Can I get a hint?
They all
Let's start with K.
They also have K?
Mhm.
All of them?
Yes, all of them.
Dude, that's the thing.
That's their
Oh.
thing.
And then 3 of them end with Kardashian, 2 of them end with Jenner.
Kris Jenner.
That's the mom.
That's the mom. Oh, no. Yeah, I give up.
No.
You can do it.
What's the one who has like I don't know if this would help. The lip kits?
Oh, yeah, that helps a lot.
The billionaire. She has kids with Travis Scott.
Yeah.
Oh, really? That's fun. I didn't know that.
I'm learning so much.
Kristen.
No.
No.
Yeah, I'm down
Dang,
now.
I had hope when you said the other two
It
so
was-
fast.
The one we were hinting was Kylie Jenner.
Kylie Jenner. Yeah, I'll take my time.
And then there's Courtney
Courtney.
and who are we
Did you
missing?
say Kindle?
Kendall. That's yeah. All right.
Okay, so my question is name 3 famous boy bands.
One Direction.
Yep.
NSYNC.
Okay.
Okay.
Maroon 5.
Is that
Well,
a boy band?
I would consider that a band, not a boy band.
Pilots.
You're towing the line, but I guess technically.
Oh, the Jonas Brothers.
There we go.
Okay,
Yeah. There we go.
Good job.
Yeah.
I have a sister. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I had to pull up the sheet because Anna didn't read the group chat and stole my question.
Oh no.
I have a backup. Okay. Oh man, I lost it. Okay, so do you know who James Charles is?
Yeah.
What made him famous?
Was it his makeup?
But
Yeah,
there's something
but-
specifically that started his makeup career. He didn't just start making videos.
Oh yeah, I have no idea. Is it like wait? Is it like something makeup like lip stuff or something like that, or is it like something?
It's
Eh.
makeup related, but not like
But, like,
ability
lip
wise.
Yeah.
Oh,
He was on the Ellen Show for this.
I don't want to say it. I don't. It's probably not right.
Uh-oh.
I'm just never mind. I don't know.
He was on the cover of CoverGirl.
Cover girl.
Cover
Yeah,
girl.
Right,
He was,
yeah.
He was the first male cover girl for
Oh,
Maybelline.
really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
He got super famous.
Yeah, I did not know that. I know who he is though. I know he's just like, hey sisters, and then like that's
There
it.
you go.
There you go, there you go.
That's half the
Yeah.
battle.
Point, okay.
All right. So now we're going to transition to my personal favorite part of the podcast, XwhY. So Philip here, I hope, has brought some questions for us. So Philip, go ahead. What do you want to know from the females?
Okay.
The
I
floor is
have
open.
I have the same list that Colin and Ryan were like working on. You know, like, so
All right.
like it's been like 3 episodes in the making. Okay. Let's see. Oh, so you were saying earlier that like you're like they're stupid. Like
Sorry.
dumb.
Sorry. Sorry.
I mean, like some of them you're not wrong, but like we're gonna go with if you could get men, like mankind as a whole, to understand one thing, what would it be?
Ooh.
That's so.
That's a great question.
I feel like the easy answer would be like the female brain, but I feel like that's kind of like a cop out
Yeah.
a little bit.
I would say, we could talk for years about this topic, but one of the biggest ones that I think that I've seen the most with my female friends, myself, and on the internet is it means a lot more when the girl doesn't have to say it.
Oh, yes.
Taking liberty. And, because there's nothing more attractive than knowing your partner. And I feel like a lot of guys that I've met kind of wait for the explicit mention, like, oh, this is what I want for
Mhm.
Christmas, or I would like this. I want to go to this place for food. But there's a lot of subtext into what girls say. And
Mhm.
so I think even if you're not sure if she would like it, just like going the extra mile and making a guess, like getting her flowers or getting her chocolate randomly, that means a lot more than I think a lot of guys
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah, I agree.
That probably would be my answer. as
Yeah, I think
well.
that's my answer.
Showing effort.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
I
you'd be
don't.
surprised.
You'd be surprised.
Not really effort necessarily, because you put effort into something when the girl like asks you to.
Mhm.
you know,
Right.
Like, oh, I want to go to this place or do this thing.
Mhm.
But I think it just is like, I don't know. It just shows that like you care and you're paying attention to like what she likes.
Yeah.
Because
Right.
once you get to know her well enough, it shouldn't be that hard to narrow down like what would make her happy if she was surprised
Right.
with something.
Yeah.
Like, I always tell my dad, because he would always be like, I just don't understand. Like, I ask your mom what she wants, and then she gets mad when I ask. And I'm like, that's because she doesn't want to tell you what she wants. Like, for example, like, I don't want to have to tell my boyfriend that I want flowers, because now I don't want them because you're only buying them because I told you to. I want you to want to get me flowers. Does that make sense?
No, that's valid. Yeah, makes sense.
It's just kind of unspoken, like I was thinking about you in my own time, and I wanted to take the extra step and do something nice for you. It goes right to the heart.
Yep.
Right to the heart.
I-
That's a
I'm a
really,
goner.
That
Yeah.
used to
Sure
be
it does
fun.
for guys if like a girl surprises him with like something like I don't know, football tickets or like a nice note. I don't know what guys like.
Yeah.
Cool, take a turn.
Yeah, rah! A sword. Aha!
Or
I would be happy if I got a sword. Yeah, that's true.
Or like
Yeah,
Legos.
so just like unprompted effort, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just to
What-
show that like you're thinking of them or something.
Right, without me having to
Yeah,
ask.
and it doesn't have to be like expensive. you
Yeah.
know.
Right.
I mean,
Honestly,
some girls are expensive,
you
but
just write
Yeah.
me a note.
that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I'm like, if you wrote me a note, like, I saw this one guy on TikTok and he like wrote his girlfriend a note like every day for a year and then gives her, like, I would marry him on the spot. Like, that's so cute.
That is sweet, yeah.
Right. Do you have another question?
I do, yeah. Okay. This is kind of funny. What is the most out-of-pocket thing someone has ever said to you?
Oh, Lord. Like, are we talking about in the context of like dating or just like in general?
Maybe just in general, I guess. What is
I can't say that on the internet.
I know. There's some things I can't
Maybe a little
say.
too out of pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Dating apps are scary, and that's why I'm not on them anymore.
No, I've seen Aggie chicks, or whatever, like the
Yeah.
responsible.
Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. Oh. Well, okay. So I think it was on Hinge, and I was talking to this, and not even, like, the opener, he was like, sorry, he's like, what, something around the lines of like, hello, darling, or like, so, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, it's a little early for pet names. And then he turns around, he starts calling me like he's like, and I was like, wow. And then, of course, I had to turn around and be like, even your horse could tell that that was a joke. Like, please, like, what is wrong with you? And then I ended up having to, like, report and block him because he was, like, out of his mind. And I was like, sorry.
Yeah. The guys on dating apps can be kind of scary sometimes. I will say.
Yeah.
It's kinda
There's,
horrifying.
yeah. And that's why we're not on them anymore.
It's because like they get one ounce of rejection, like that little like joke. They're like like they have like a panic attack.
I
They're
did like you anyway.
oh, yeah, like,
Yeah.
I hate women.
You're ugly anyway. Yeah. I'm like, then why did you swipe, bro? Yeah.
Why are you here?
Bro. How
I
about
can't
y'all?
even think of something off the top of my head. I don't know. My mind just went blank.
Usually I'm the one saying out of pocket stuff, and so it's hard for me to like think back. I've gotten a lot of really weird, because on Hinge specifically, they can comment and like open the floor. Like that's kind of how you match with someone is you have a witty opener. And so going through some of those, it's like, oh, I like this picture, and then straight to like, are you a piece of fine art? Because I want to bang you. I want to pin you to a wall.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, huh?
Oh,
Like,
Yeah.
just the cold opens.
Yeah. Oh, I got one where he was like, he kept trying all these different pickup lines, and I kept rating them, and I was like, 6, and he did not think that was funny. And so he was like, oh, like, how about this one? You'll have to find this one funny. I was like, all right, go. He's like, are you a school? Because I'd like to shoot up some kids in you. And I was like, oh my God. And then I said, all right, your subscription has ended. We're done. Like, and I was like, oh, that's not.
Yeah, and that's the stuff that makes it on the Aggie chicks.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's hard to pinpoint like an exact. This is the most out of pocket thing that somebody has said to me. I don't know. Yeah, the easiest example is the guys on dating apps.
Yeah.
Probably. I'd have to agree because like the stuff that they're telling me that they're saying to them, like it was like some of the most egregious things like I've ever
Yeah.
heard. Some of them, which was surprising, because I don't know, like my
Yeah.
whole life, and it's just this random guy on a dating app with one of my best friends. Like,
Yeah. Oh. This guy, he was like, again, on the dating apps, and I forget how it started, but it was something like, what would we do if like the world was ending? And so I was like, oh, well, we need to find like a food source. And he was like, do you count? And I was like, all right, thank you. Next. It's funny, but it's not.
And then sometimes they'll just straight up ask. They're like, "Hey, can you flash me?"
No.
No, they have all this confidence because like you can't see, they're not in person. Like
Yeah.
you can't see them.
yeah, like
Yeah.
Right?
if they were in person, they'd be like at their knees.
Yeah. I'd like to think that no man would ever say something like that to me, like in real life.
Well, no, some probably would, but like most of you on the dating apps, yeah, probably not.
All right. One more question, Philip. One more.
Okay.
This is so fun.
So exciting.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, this is a great experience. I'm glad I was on here.
Oh, we're happy that you're
We're
here.
happy you're here. Do you want to be on XwhY?
Yeah.
You can go to our website, I think.
Yes, if you would like to be on XY, you can go on our website. It's the xypodcast.com, and you can submit your name and information on there, and we can get you on the podcast. So if you are interested in being on XY, don't be afraid. We're looking for eligible men. You must have a Y chromosome to participate.
It's true.
Okay. So, what's y'all's like obsession or like girls in general with like true crime documentaries?
All right.
I love
Okay.
true crime.
See, yeah, why do you love it so much? It's
I
like,
don't. Well, okay. For me, it's like being prepared. Like I have a game plan for like getting in my car and like someone's behind me and like wants to attack me. Like I know exactly what to do. Like I don't know. I have it all planned out in my head.
It's like you want to be physical, like I dare you to attack me. You know, like
Yeah. I mean, I don't want it to happen, but if it does, I'm prepared.
I guess a lot of it's morbid curiosity. Like I like scary stuff. I like horror movies. I like true crime. I'm probably gonna go into cyber law for prosecution. Like I just think it's so fascinating to see like these different cases of the extreme. You know what I mean? Like serial killers and individual like mysteries. There's just something so morbidly fascinating about it that like you can't look away, even though it's just like, oh, that's so sad. I don't know, it just tickles my brain.
I don't really like watch them. Like if they're on, I'll sit there and I'm like, oh wow. But I don't seek them out actively. Um, I don't know. I do think that some of it is interesting, but there is a point where I'm just like, oh, I don't want to think about that. Like, oh, I don't like that.
I'm with Delaney on that one. I think girls are kind of split. I think you're either like me and Delaney, or you're just like Libby and me. Or you're like,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. I mean, if it's on, I'll watch it, but I am definitely not seeking it out.
No, because some of the stuff is just so disturbing. I'm
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh, like I don't even want to like
Yeah.
think about that.
And I get so sad too because then I'm just like,
I
oh,
know,
like these
all
poor
the-
people's families, like, oh, oh.
This is gonna sound bad, but I'm just so numb to it. Like,
Oh no.
I think it's so sad, and I'm like, oh, I say a little prayer for them. But I've been watching true crime documentaries since I was like 4.
4.
Yeah.
4.
Or
How old you at 4?
My papa. Hi, Papa. Love you, Papa. Yeah, I would go over to his house, and he'd be like, you want to watch Dateline? I'm like, yeah, I want to watch Dateline.
Oh yeah.
love that stuff.
I go over, it's like, can we watch murder shows? He's like, yeah, we can watch murder. Let's put it on. So, yeah.
Oh. All right. All right. Well, that is all the time that we have for today. Thank you, Philip, for being a great guest. And thank you so much for listening to XwhY. You can follow us on social media at XwhY Podcast. Submit your questions to xwhypodcastinfo@gmail.com. And visit our website, it's the xwhypodcast.com, for more information on being on the podcast or getting your question featured. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And give us a follow on Spotify so that you never miss an episode. And until then,
Keep laughing and remember, vote for Danny on Dancing with the Stars. See you next time on XwhY.
yes, we will.
What's the spy? Why is the key? Unlock the mystery, let's all see. From Venus and Mars to your backyard, different